Aquarius. Did you like that little at the end? Come out to play. I said it. Hey, my aquas. I missed you guys so much. Hey, ow. Judging by this ruckus and racket and all of my shenanigans, you already know where you reach. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame. I am Marvelous One and Marvelous Madame in the flesh. What's going on, my aquas? This damn 7 really wants to come out. I got to talk to you guys about it. It keep popping out. Hey, guys. This is going to be your July 2018. How does Bae feel about you? Hey, now, I want to apologize to you guys for my lateness, okay? I had some stuff that was going on, and I'm going to get into that, okay? But before I apologize, I want to say I missed you guys so much. So much. This is my passion. And when you already not feeling good, let me get this last card for you guys. Oh. All right. Flew out. When you're already not feeling good. All right. Celebration. Let's go. When you're already not feeling up to par and you're not doing what you love, it makes you feel even worse. You better get ugly, aquas. But hey, guys, I apologize for my lateness. As I stated, I had a lot going on. I start all of my videos off with gratitude. So I'm going to get into the apology and get into what was going on with me. This is that part in the program, though, that I welcome any newbies to my channel. Thank you guys for returning. All of my viewers and my listeners, hello. My subbies, hey, fam bams, what's good? I missed you guys. Again, I was dealing with ascension symptoms. I was dealing with family in town, had to work, a 16-year-old party, my birthday. Pissed off with a person that has an emotional pull on me. That situation will hopefully is resolved now, but I had a lot going on, guys. And not to mention, as you already know, we have planets in retrograde. We got a lot going on. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to get right into the greeting and all of the stuff that I need to cover. But this is that part of the program, like I was going to say a few seconds ago, where I invite you guys, if you care to skip this marvelous intro, the video will start where I'll start the actual reading, that timestamp. It will be timestamped below. So if you don't want to go through all of this with me, you don't have to, but I'm going to always do everything the way I do it. So you can go ahead and check the timestamp for that. And I'm going to go ahead and start with my intro. Thank you. I love you all from the moon and back. Again, thank you for your time, your patience, and all of the energy that you put into the time that it takes to go ahead and check out my content. I really appreciate you all. I love you from the moon and back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions to my channel, and booking me for your private readings. I appreciate you putting me in your business, and I invite you to continue to do so. Now, July has a special. It's just going to be a 15% off discount for all of my subbies, for all of the readings that I offer down there, aquas. Okay, I have 3. That information is linked down in the description, as well as the coupon code. You can go ahead and put that in checkout and you can book me. My availability is in my scheduler. Let's rock. I will be also starting extended bonus readings. Think I'm going to keep this up, but as it stands now, I'm going to be launching this for the month of July. I know it's going to be challenging, but I am up to task. Aqua. I'm going to be offering you guys a bonus reading based on the viewership, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, any content that I put out for this month that gets a lot of support. You propel it into the forefront and, put me up there and have people clicking on it. And you know what it does. I'm going to go ahead and provide that particular zodiac sign an extended reading. It will be no greetings. It will be no anything. Just going to go in and get right into the cards. Real time. You're going to listen to me shuffling, and we're going to do this, and we're going to get it popping. Okay. Now, save the best for last. Let me check the time. Good. We got real good time. All right, good. I'm shortening this thing out. Let's go. All right. So, guys, I just want to go into a little bit of astrology. All right. So right now, as it stands today, one of the things that made me late, in addition to all of that bullshit that I had going on, was the fact that Mars is in retrograde. Now, Aqua, I have Mars in Taurus. That's not a good placement for Mars anyway, because Taurus is slow and steady. And Mars is let's get it, let's get it. So I already struggle, but I don't have a real struggle because I have other placements that really gives me my willpower because of my cardinal energy. I'm triple cardinal for air, for water, and for earth. Okay. Libra, Capricorn, Cancer. So I don't have a problem with willpower and being self-motivated, but this particular planet being in retrograde right now, Mars, it forced me to reevaluate the way I've been acting on my impulses. It's forcing all of us to do that, and it basically drains your willpower. It drains your energy. I have failed miserably at acting on my impulses. I've been making fucked up decisions, and you know. The bad part about it, well, it depends on who you're talking to. Good, bad, and indifferent, I'm going to roll with whatever I decide. That part, that's just how I'm going. And I am very accepting of my consequences. That's what I love about having Taurus and Mars, okay? Or vice versa. But it makes me extremely stubborn because that can be good or bad. You make the decision and may not always be the best. Trust me, I already heard this growing up. Get ugly. So that's what's going on with Mars. And that played a huge factor into why I couldn't sit down. I tried to sit down at the altar and do some stuff, Mars, and then the universe was like, no, you'll love it. No, you're not where you need to be. And I didn't want my energy to come across in your reading, so I apologize. But I'm going to be grinding it out for you guys. I got a lot of content to upload, so I ain't tripping. This is what we do. Let's go. So in addition to Mars, we have Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto that are all retrograde. Jupiter did go direct today. So right now we have 4 official planets: Mars, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. Chiron is also retrograde, went retrograde on July the 4th, and it's going to stay that way. It's going to stay that way until about December. It is a comet. The wounded healer is Chiron. Look it up. That's a whole nother video. It is Chiron. It is retrograde in the sign of Aries. Okay. Fire. That's what's going on. Now, in addition to Mars, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto as of today, along with Chiron, on the 26th of July, Mercury goes back retrograde. Get ugly. So we're going to be back to 5 full planets in retrograde plus Chiron. 6. If you count Chiron. We always have to say if you count Chiron because Chiron technically isn't the planet. Get ugly. Now, on top of all of this, we got to talk about this eclipse. The eclipse is taking place Thursday and Friday of this week in the sign of Cancer. It is also a new moon in Cancer, okay? We've talked about what to do when we have that new moon energy. We're going to be setting intentions, okay? Now, this, depending on what placement you have, is not going to be a good one for you, Aqua, because Aqua, you are not good with the emo, okay? AKA emotional stuff. You should know me by now. I've said, I always abbreviate. You should know how I talk. Ow! So it's not necessarily a good thing for you, depending on some of your placements. Take it one day at a time. It hasn't been good for me, and I have these placements, okay? So take it one day at a time. This eclipse is here to shake shit out. It's going to clean out things that no longer serve us. If you have not been doing the spiritual work and releasing the patterns that no longer serve you and trying to work on yourself, it's going to be extremely hard for you. Get ugly, okay? Eclipses make space for the next person, place, or thing, guys. Eclipses clean out the things that no longer serve us. But hey, we lose half on the trade-in. Eddie Murphy Raw. You lose half on the trade-in. You know why? Because what ends up happening is that just like when Mercury is in retrograde, people come back. They come back. People will come back around. Phone calls will come through that you didn't think was going to come through. People you ain't rocked with in a long time will happen. I'm letting you know what's going to happen. The eclipse is also going, again, clean out things that no longer serve you. You might still be attached to that if you haven't done the work. If you have not done the work, you're going to see Bae laying in the ground. You're going to be like, God damn, that's what's going to happen. And you're not going to want Bae to be there. I'm just letting you guys know that's what's going to happen. If you decide to move forward anyway and you don't have the universe's support, then you know what happened. You're creating your own karma. Now get ugly. Last but not least, I want to let you guys know that you need to take it day by day and take it one day at a time, because if you don't, Mars is already forcing you to reevaluate how you act on your impulses. Mars is action. In addition to the eclipse that may bring about a change that is not welcomed, that's unexpected, it can get ugly, okay? So again, the eclipses will clean out things that don't serve you, whether you like it or not. It's a partial, it's not full, but we've already experienced the full. It got real bald head, didn't it, guys? All right, let's rock. Let's see what we looking like on time. And all right, we are right on time. Now let's talk about how I do things and get into these cards. Aqua, this is going to be your July 2018. How does Bae feel about you? The energy can go back and forth. Let's rock and talk about how I do things. This is going to be a 5-card spread. 2 cards are going to represent the most recent, past, and present, what's going on right now and what just happened. 1 card that represents the heart of the matter, and the bottom of the deck energy that we're going to go ahead and infuse for a more solidified message, as well as 1 romance angel oracle card that represents the theme. And Aqua, this is definitely eclipse energy. For those of you who resonate and rock with this, this is a beautiful reading. I'm telling you right now, although I just gave you some real heavy messages, you have nothing to worry about. I hope that this energy surrounds each and every one of you Aquas, because I wish you guys the best. Let's rock. The first card that represents the theme of this reading for how does Bae feel about you is for you to stay optimistic about your love life, Aqua. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, and that's with anything. Positive thinking and faith will bring you anything. Now get ugly, okay? Now, let's talk about the bottom of the deck energy. You got major arcanas. This entire reading, the entire reading, Aqua, is major arcana. Every single card. This is my blended deck. The energy is very heavy, although it's beautiful for some of us. The energy is very heavy from a standpoint of these eclipses that we got. We got 3 this summer, as well as these planets being retrograde. So to play it safe, I think for the rest of the summer, I'm going to go back to my tried and true, what I call my Dusty, the Illuminated Tarot, my go-to deck that I love, because it gives me a more direct message, and I think it's a little bit more accurate. Not that other cards are not, but, you know, it's a reader type of thing. Let's rock. Now, in addition to staying optimistic about your love life, right off the bat at the bottom of the damn deck, we got the 7 of Diamonds. The 7 of Diamonds in this particular deck is the Star. Major Arcana, hope, healing, and optimism is the Star. Hello, Al. What do we know about the Star? Listen, better times ahead. Didn't the romance angels tell you guys to stay optimistic? Then you better listen to what they say is right here. That's what they saying. Goes in definitely with that. Positive thinking and faith. You better put your stamp on it, Aqua. That's what you need to shake out of any goddamn thing you got going on. Not just love, but this is how Bae feels about you. Very optimistic. If there's some things that is going on, we got double optimism. We got the Star at the bottom of the deck, and then the romance angel oracle guidance is telling us to stay optimistic about our love life, and you stay optimistic about any other thing, but we'll talk about that when I get further in the month and do your general readings for your element. We ain't there yet. Ow. Okay. Now, first card out the deck that represents the most recent, past, or present. I'm looking at it right now. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this card, and then I'm going to pause for the zodiacs, okay? Automatically, it's the 9 of Diamonds. It's the Hermit, okay? Major Arcana. I told you the whole spread is Major Arcana. What do we know about the Hermit? The Hermit is moving about, withdrawing for contemplation, inner wisdom, okay? Now, the traditional Rider-Waite is a person, a man, holding the light in the dark, looking, searching for that inner wisdom. This card is not illustrated that way. I have no idea what the hell this is. This looks like some type of peacock. Sacrifice without regret, self-care. Okay? withdrawing for contemplation and inner wisdom. This is what the energy that you were in the past, although you were hopeful. The universe is telling you that better times is ahead. Bae is feeling like, yes, there's been some shit that's went on. You could be a single Aqua on break right now from Bae. But the energy between the both of you guys is you guys are both being optimistic, and that's beautiful. In the past, there has been some hermit going on. You had to withdraw for contemplation, or you stay, and this makes sense, Aqua, because you stay in your head. You are the consummate thinkers. You're always thinking about something. Always. That makes sense. I think you guys stay. You are in permanent hermit mode. Get ugly. Pause. Let's talk about these zodiacs. We got a lot of earth. Aqua, you got a lot of earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of earth. I'm telling you right now. You do got some fire on the spread. You got fire. You got club here. You got fire. Okay, Leo, Aries, and Sag. You got the earth, like I said, and you got water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, you got double aces on the end. Okay, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. And they're all, well, actually, no, you have 4 major arcana. I apologize. You have 4 major arcana. The last card, I just got so happy, is the Ace of Cups, but we'll get there. That's what zodiac signs you're dealing with, okay? You're dealing with fire. You're dealing with air. I'm sorry. You're dealing with fire. You're dealing with earth, and you're dealing with water. You're not dealing with any air signs, okay? So you're going to either be connecting with those people, or those are the energies that's going to be coming towards you. Let's rock. Now, coupled with this hermit is the magician. You know how I feel about the magician if you've been rocking with me. The magician, second major arcana, represented here by the King of Clubs. Let me tell you what the magician do. The magician has everything in his arsenal to manifest the abundance. That's skill, that's transformation, Aqua. That's what we know about the magician, okay? Bonke. All right. We know that the magician is you having the ability that you need, the mastery that it takes to succeed. As I like to say, you have the tools in your arsenal to manifest abundance, okay? Let's talk about these tools. You got the cup and water, okay? Water. That's what you got. You got the wand and for fire, all right? All right. You got the sword and for air. And you have the pentacle and for earth. You got everything that you need to move forward, to manifest your abundance, your love, your success. This is how Bae feels about you. You guys got it. You got your toolkit. You got everything right there. All you need to do is open it up. Are you afraid? It's saying stay optimistic. You've been in hermit mode, and you got that with the magician. This is going on right now. Tap into this. Tap into the eclipse energy. Allow the eclipse energy to push you through, because you got it. You got it, Aqua. Bae feels this strongly about you. Hope, healing, and optimism ahead. What's in the heart of the matter? And what is in the heart of the matter? Well, I can tell you, when I see this card, I get excited, especially in the love reading. Okay, it is the Hierophant, baby. When the Hierophant is present, it means that this is going to be taken to a higher level of commitment. Major Arcana, what do we know about the Hierophant? Well, we know. What do we know? Traditional values, a wise person that provides guidance. You've been going in. You are your own guidance. For some of you guys, Bae has been talking to mother, sister, cousin, priest, somebody about, I have everything in my toolkit. I've went within for my contemplation and inner wisdom. I am hoping and optimistic about the future. Please guide me. Or, as I like to say, you are tapped into your higher self. But this is exactly what you're doing. It goes directly with this hermit. I like to see them together, because that just means that, to me, you can either be discussing this with a person you trust, but in the heart of the matter, not the before of the after. This is you coming to that inner wisdom. This is you using the tools in your arsenal with this magician to come out of hermit and go into Hierophant mode. Get ugly. This is you manifesting your better times ahead. That's what's happening, Aqua. Some of you guys have had some bullshit in the past. Maybe you're going through that right now. I don't know. Whatever it is, you're going to come out of it, babes. Bae feels this about you. Bae is doing things in the background that may be unseen to get this relationship off the ground. Bae is telling you to stay optimistic, stay faithful, and have positive thoughts. If you do that and you commit to that, guess what happens, babes? The first card that represents the overall outcome is the World card, Major Arcana. The World card coupled with the Ace of Cups. Okay, the last Major Arcana is the World. All right, so the World could represent some travel. You and Bae going to do some traveling together. Triumph and achievement, success, and happiness. It makes sense because when you take the World and couple it with the Ace of Cups, you guys, they're marriage, renewal of vows. This feels like, to me, this is an existing and like, I'm not saying that it's not new. It definitely can represent new love. I'm feeling like, though, there's some type of you know this person. Obviously, it's Bae. That doesn't necessarily mean you guys have to be together right now. This is eclipse energy, guys. This is beautiful. The World can mean that you guys are going to travel the world together. Maybe there's been some type of break. There was something because we got Hermit right here. This is Hermit. You're not enlightened like the Hangman. You went within. So going within and withdrawing could mean that there was some type of stagnant energy. Again, what did I say about the eclipse? If the relationship is not on the good foot, the eclipse is going to help further the breakup and shake you out of that shit. Thank God for some of you. Okay. For others of you, okay, if there's been stagnant energy, the eclipse comes in and shakes you into the relationship successfully. And judging by your cards, I'm not seeing anything negative, but I'm just saying that's what eclipses do. Even partials. Double aces. The World represented by the Ace of Diamonds. The Ace of Cups represented by the Ace of Hearts. You got to put your stamp on this, Aqua. This is beautiful. There's been beautiful, beautiful energy. This is a very transformative, another eclipse, okay? We've had a lot going on, and it's going to continue throughout next year. Things are shifting and changing for the better. Okay, now let's recap. How does Bae feel about you? Bae is optimistic, and then you or Bae, it can go both ways, but I'm going to keep it singular, okay, because this is how I'm rocking. Bae is wanting you to stay optimistic about your love life, Aqua. Wanting you to continue the positive thinking and have faith that's going to bring you the romance needed, okay? There was some stagnancy in this union, okay? There was some decisions that needed to be made. There was, absolutely. Love is on the horizon. Better times are ahead. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Star, hope, healing, and optimism. Better times ahead, period. Pause. I went in hermit mode. And in hermit mode, when I was in hermit mode, getting that inner wisdom, I got my arsenal of tools out. And I started doing the work on the back end. As I started doing the work on the back end, that took me and directed me right to the Hierophant. As I tapped into the higher me, I realized that if I stayed optimistic about my love life, it would bring me romance. And I use these tools in my arsenal to manifest the abundance I want to get me to the World. And the Ace of Cups. That's how Bae feels about you, Aqua. And I'm going to tell you that you end with triumph, achievement, success, and happiness because you have the tools in your arsenal to manifest the love that you want. Put your stamp on that, Aqua. It don't get no better than that. And it is 611. Go ahead. It is your angel number. go ahead and look that angel number up and slather it right on top of this, okay? Because that is how Bae feels about you for July 2018. I certainly hope, Aqua, that it definitely resonated. Go ahead and like, share the content, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, okay? We have a lot of things coming up. All right. I want you guys to stay tuned for your top of the month love readings. I'm going to be doing that as soon as I'm done. We're getting right into it. Right into it. We ain't playing no games. Okay. That's what we got going on. I certainly hope it resonated. This was a beautiful reading, Aqua. Again, take a deep breath during this eclipse. I don't know how it's going to affect you in your placements. Again, that will be coming up in Cancer. Remember and keep in mind, we have these planets in retrograde. Please don't try to pop off on anybody with Mars being, listen, Mars don't play no games and you're going to feel sleepy. You might have headaches. Look up them ascension symptoms and find out what's going on if you resonate with that, okay? Again, go ahead and leave me a comment. You know, I answer every single one of them, Aqua. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in a couple of days with your top of the month loves. Bye, Aqua.